I have a very hot take, and I know most people are not going to agree with me on this. But you see, rap music is the hardest and far most superior genre of music, and that's a fact. All of that cultural relevance, the rawness, the lyrical complexity that it requires, it will continue to shape modern music forever and ever and ever. Rap music is basically just reading, poetry, and storytelling. And so far, for you to be qualified as a good rapper, you have to be very intelligent. Like that's the primary factor. You might not need to have, or you might not necessarily have the highest form of education, but you need to have like some sort of life experience. That's like the primary factor for you to be qualified as a good rapper. Because when you actually break down the lyrics of all these OG rappers, the Jay Z's, the Nas, Raekwon, Method Man, Devin the Dude, and the likes, you realize that these guys are actually very deep. The kind of depth that you can't find in any other genre. As in, these guys are actually very deep. And for you to be that deep, you must have gone through some sort of experience, and it has to be real. Because for you to find that depth, it has to be real. And that is why these guys are better at R&B also. Because R&B is all about vulnerability. Just be vulnerable. But imagine now mixing vulnerability with poetry. It gets that mix is very sweet. Honestly, try and check out R&B songs from these rappers, maybe like the Lucas Joyner, the Tory Lanez. You get the full picture of what I'm saying. These guys are actually very, very intelligent.